Hi. V3iT's Data Scrambler helps with data privacy of your employees' HR information in SAP test environments. Preparing test or QA environment requires the scrambling of sensitive HR data to avoid the privacy leaks. Scrambler enables the SAP customers to select and scramble the sensitive data for their employees like SSN, date of birth, salaries, bonuses, telephone numbers, etc. This video is about the Scrambler tool developed by V3IT Consulting Incorporation. The Scrambler tool is used to scramble the confidential data of an employee by dummy data in order to make the data more secure. To demonstrate this tool, we execute the T-code Z Scrambler. The data scrambling interface program screen will display buttons, each of which will execute different process for data scrambling. Click on the button Data Scrambler. Enter the company code. Personal area. Personal sub-area. And click on Select button. These entered details will be displayed on the Selection Details area. Re-enter the company code, personal area and personal sub-area. Click on Select Info Type and Fields for Scramble, click on OK. Now expand the required info type and double-click on the info type, select the fields whose data has to be scrambled and save. Click on Refresh button until the status icon, Scrambler R turns green. Run transaction PA30 and check first name and last name for the personnel number. Now click on Scramble Data button, enter the personnel number and execute. The background process will be triggered. Click on Refresh button until Scramble R status turns from yellow to green. Click on the Scramble R button, you will be able to see the success message. Now go back to PA30 screen and enter the same personnel number. Here you can see the first and last name have been successfully replaced by dummy data. Now let's understand the process for identify mandatory fields. Different client system has different mandatory fields that are maintained for different info types according to their business process and requirements. Info types mandatory fields are varying from country to country. So based on country inputs we can identify the mandatory fields. Click on Identify Mandatory Fields. Select the country for which we need to identify the fields. Select the radio button Display, to display the list, or Download, to download the list of mandatory fields into your system. Execute. On execution, list of info types are displayed. Click on any info type number to display the fields for it. It will display list of fields. Click F2 then click on F6. To download the file, provide the path and file name where we want to download the file. Now let's understand the process for the Maintain Info Type button. Maintain Info Type is used to maintain only those info types which is used by client for their business process. Click on Maintain Info Types, New Entries to add info type. Enter language, info type number and its description and save the entries. Entries can be seen once they're saved. Now let's understand the process for Dummy Data Upload button. Dummy data is used to maintain dummy entries of various fields of info types, which is used in scrambling process to change the original data with dummy records. Click on Dummy Data Upload. Enter, or select, F4, and select the info type. Enter, or select, F4, on the Excel file to upload and navigate to folder where dummy data flat files are stored. Select the file and open. Select the checkbox if you want to delete the previous entries from selected info type table. Execute. Now let's understand the process for the Maintain Disable Fields button. There are few system fields and additional fields of info type, for whose values are fixed which cannot be changed. These fields are to be excluded from the scrambling process. Click on Maintain Disable Fields. Click on New Entries to add any fields which need to be excluded from scrambling process. Enter table name and its field and save the entries. Table name standard naming convention is to be followed. ZSCR select _X, where X is the info type number. Entries can be seen once they're saved. Now let's understand the process for Clear Log Table button. Any employee record for selected info type can be scrambled only once. But in case if user wants to scramble the data again, Clear Log Table can be used. Click on Clear Log Table. Enter info type. Enter personnel number and execute. All the entries with respect to the given info type and personnel number will be deleted. Thanks for watching this video. For any further queries please contact V3 IT Consulting Incorporation.